There you go. And it's a right of Tokamak. We do have herO, and then the bottom left it is creator. Is Mapu living in Germany? No. Not living in Germany, even though I am a German. Now let's see how this PvP is gonna work here. Yeah, currently it's like just past noon for me here. Okay, so herO is gonna wall this off fully, and he will not allow a scout. Oh, well, actually, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering, like, why would he wall that? No, he just throws down the second gateway. So both players just play this 2 gateway style, of course. Very safe opening here, very standard opening. With the cybernetics core following this up, and then going into their next side, presumably. Maybe attack first? I don't think so. It is daytime for me, yeah. What are we gonna see though? There could be, of course, the one base tech here. I think herO though is gonna move out and try to take that. Yeah, he blocks the entrance. Oh, that's interesting. So creator can confirm from this position if the space is actually taken, but he cannot block it. While herO has the potential to go then block. So he cancels this and does get the money from the refund, takes this base. And the sentry will kill the probe, but man, he almost lost 2. That's pretty bad EU times, I guess, my streaming times. 4:30 is really, really weird. It's probably peak sleep time for most people. Phoenix on the way here. Hallucination. 3 sentry, man. That's like no fighting power at all. But creator likes to play very scout intensive himself as well, so he just makes 3 sentries himself. He has 2 stalkers though, but that's where the money just went into the faster nexus for herO and the faster twilight actually. Okay. Interesting here. Interesting to see. So skipping a little bit on the unit department, playing a tiny bit risky, but actually having that probe alive across the map and just seeing what his opponent was doing. It was enough for herO to say like, alright, I can skip this, I can take this risk, it's gonna be fine. By the time you're across the map, my shield battery is gonna be up, I'm gonna have enough stalkers that I can fight you. It's all gonna be good. Now he will have the faster blink, he's not chrono boosting it though. There's a potential way to catch up for creator, even though I doubt that we will see that. Oh, he's actually gonna do it, okay. So he says like, I have to later blink, I have to chrono boost it. 4 probe scout here. The hallucination scout. This is when you're looking for proxies. So this is the base scout. And this one's looking for army movements or proxies. Why would you use probes? It's simple, because you will get 4 of them for 1 time energy. Creator is going into that robo follow-up. And it's a forge for herO. So quite different. herO made a bunch of Stogos, but so did Creator, and he has the hallucinations to kind of tank for him. This is quite cute. He even has them in the front, so herO can't tell if those are hallucinations. Or maybe he saw them. No, he's just going for the sentries. This is where you go. Can sentries hallucinate sentries? I'm not sure actually. I don't think I've ever seen that. But this is where you might want to try that trick as well. To try and just safeguard your sentries. I'm pretty sure they cannot hallucinate carriers, so they are not able to hallucinate all units. For example, Mothership cannot be hallucinated. There's already 2. I'm pretty sure they can do anything else, or everything else. Maybe no DTs. Would be a cloaked unit, right? Not too sure on that one. So there's actually some limitations to them hallucinating things. So this forge was seen, the late Robo was seen, and Creator should be able to read the state of the game by that Phoenix Scout. Charge on the way here. And so many more gates and the Temple Archive. So herO might want to push. Actually, we see kind of the same happening here for Creator. Both players kind of gearing up for the same push. Just one with an Immortal, the other one with only an Observer. But with a tiny bit of faster timing advantage here to his +1. He's not really going to use it though. Oh, a misplaced Nexus. We did see the cancel kind of decentered here. And actually, yeah, there's a Nexus, so herO might just decide against this. And if Creator commits to the push, now he's gonna go for his own Nexus. But he's just kind of behind one step. But the thing is, like in a mirror match like this one quote-unquote step that Creator's behind, it completely gets negated by the defender's advantage. By the simple fact that you have to move across the map to engage with your opponent. So, yeah. That's basically where he just gets that, kind of regains the value and or his dignity or whatever you want to call it there, his chances, his power. Why is Creator behind one step in every kind of regard? Well, basically where he's not behind is his army count. He does have 2 Immortals to 0 and he has a few more Zealots. He has a 1 Archon less, but yeah. It's basically where he is. Like his army supply used to be a little bit higher now, though herO has caught up. And they're quite even in army supply, but he was up like 10 army supply for a little bit. It doesn't really matter though if you don't use it, right? So you really want to be behind an army supply until you actually fight, where you want to be even or ahead. It's a very weird concept in StarCraft 2, but yeah, that's how the greed works, how the economy works. Until the actual trading happens, you really want to be behind on army supply. So herO now is posturing here for an attack. He already has +2 done, but this might just be some trickery. We'll have to wait and see though. Currently the Zealots and everything from here is just a little bit stronger because of that extra +2. He is killing a few probes here, there's not too many dying. 7 in total have gone down. But not really worth the Zealots. Now, +2 is gonna finish here for Creator. If it comes to an engagement, he's gonna have it. Oh, he could snipe potentially that Warp Prism. Unfortunately, he does not really explore that opinion or that option over there, the area over there. So he does not really get rewarded with the opportunity. Now, herO moving in here, maybe in a little bit of an interesting position. Oh, did he just lose the Prism? No, it's over there. But if this army on the left gets isolated from Creator, he's kind of posturing for a surround, but if any of his armies gets isolated or fight by themselves, like this right now, this army is way too slow to move over, and he's already fighting here in the natural. We have fake colossi trying to shoot actual immortals. Not sure if this army for herO can win this fight. It looks like it's kind of trading solidly, but these immortals just don't seem to die. Well. The gateway force has been depleted though, no more zealots. We still do have some archons though. But that is exactly where herO just jumps on top of these immortals, kills all 3 of them, and everything falls apart for Creator here. In the end, quite nice execution for herO. GG. Okay, hero's up 1-0 in this best of 3. And the next map is Ley Lines. herO Creator. Creator did look very good until the point where he actually fought the army. And he kind of messed up his engagement there. The flank being way too late. He had an initial good defensive engagement there over on the one side, but the flank needed to be immediately there. And he just didn't do that job correctly. So in the end he was fighting isolated with half of his army, or like 60 or 70% of his army, and the rest just came in too late. And then fought again isolated by itself. So yeah. Quite unfortunate missed engagement there. There's again a 2-gate here. And Creator does have a pylon, a probe out on the map making a pylon. It is in his natural though, so whatever, if he decides to throw down some tech there and kind of hide it in plain sight, it will be safe after that expansion is set up. So I really like it actually where it is. I really like this position here for him to try and hide something from his opponent. He will at least hide a pylon, but it's not like this is out in the open where it could actually be destroyed. So cute little trick here by Creator. But yeah, hero's not gonna fall for it. He's just gonna find it. Oh! Damn. It's like a friction of a pixel. He's just not gonna find it. Oh, that's actually cool. Now he's kind of scouting the map and looking for everything. He's even making a Stargate because he's kind of afraid now that there's a robo. But then again, a Stargate is a good all-rounder. You can just go into the Oracle. You can also go into Phoenixes. All of them are viable. 3 to 5 Phoenix, pretty good numbers to have. Even up to 7 sometimes. Of 1K is a little bit painfully slow to afford though. But sometimes you can just, a couple of lifts can just be the exact advantage you're looking for. Of course that means that there's gonna be a bunch of adepts here from herO, and there should be a tell. Like, Creator is probably like, oh, you have 2 adepts already? Where is your gas going? And it can only be a few things. It could be adept glaives. It could be a proxy robo. But that's where you really are actually looking for stalkers and sentries still. So he's kind of checking, hey, is this glaives or is this something else? And it is a Stargate and he sees it, and that's exactly what he needed to find. Now if he just adjusts properly and doesn't lose silly to some adepts just shading into his base, and doesn't lose too much to the Oracle, well then he should be fine, but that's already 6 workers down, and there comes the Oracle. Well, he flies into 3 stalkers though. I'm a little bit baffled by this. Because, I mean, there's nothing in the natural, I guess, but yeah. As great as the adepts were, that's how underwhelming the Oracle was. Blink on the way. Of course, Blink quite late here for herO. He made 2 oracles, he lost 1 already, and this one's not gonna deal any damage. Of course, oracles have been... they received a nerf. In case you did not know, the stasis trap is not as... I think it's trimmed down from 70 seconds or something to 90 seconds. So it's 1.5 minutes, where it used to be almost 3 minutes. Oh, this is a nice trap though. He catches 6 probes here. That's quite nice. And that's 21 seconds. Of 6 guys not mining, look at that. There they go. And this pylon was just seen by the Oracle, so herO knows what's up. He can just go over there and kill that one. There's the army though. He doesn't know where the army is, that's the issue. The army is in the bottom. He's setting up a stasis trap, but we can check out the time. It's only 90 seconds now. This is gonna go away so slow, so fast. He's setting up more stasis traps, but the army's actually coming from a different angle. That being said though, this is not a powerful army by any means, so I doubt that creatO is gonna actually commit with this. He does have Blink though. He does not know that his opponent's Blink is not finished yet. Well, I guess he sees the fire council, so he can assume. Of course, you can always fake that. Oh, he's gonna trigger the first stasis trap. Is he gonna walk into the next one? Shite, yeah, he does. 4 stalkers get stuck. Once Blink is online... Oh, Blink's gonna finish before they unfreeze, do they? 13 seconds. No, Blink is not gonna be done. But he... Did he use a Blink? No, I think he didn't. Damn, man, damn. This is so close. So the stasis trap wears off, and creatO gets a decent fight. But whose micro is better in the end here? Looks like herO is kind of controlling his stalkers a little bit better than creatO. Of course, the faster reinforcements here are gonna help, the shield battery is gonna help, a few probes to help tank, and he can still pay with a few more probes. Of course, this Oracle is killing 7 more during this time across on the enemy side here, so that really puts a time on creatO, who did go for a 3rd base himself, but he just does not have any probes at all. He's sitting at 37 against 49 from herO, so herO can lose 15 more workers and still be very, very good. He just needs to make sure that he does not literally die in this very moment over here. It's 4 gates to 4 gates here. We do have a forge for herO, and he's actually going in charge, so he's already starting the transition. Meanwhile, creatO is just trying to go ham on these stalkers, but I don't think he's gonna be able to break herO there. He needs something else. He needs something to come through here for him and open up a pathway. He's starting to lose more and more hull damage here, or hull HP on those stalkers. Even Zealots now coming in here without any charge. And herO? I mean, he can still pull probes. He's about to have a very low nexus here, but I think he's about to engage here on top of that army. Maybe he's just patiently waiting for more, making 1 more shield battery. He does not have an overcharge right now. Maybe he's waiting for that last bit of energy before he does anything. The Oracle is coming back. He did just F2 everything, so herO, can he make his hold happen? We do have a few more stalkers for creatO, and herO is gonna start to pull the probes. He brings back the Oracle. The Oracle doesn't do anything, it doesn't have any energy. And yeah, but herO is starting to swing the battle. The Stoker's number now favor our red Protoss player here. He did not lose the base. He lost again a bunch of probes, but it doesn't matter because he's still up 17 and this army is dwindling for Creator. 3 batteries have been healing a lot. GG is called, and herO does take the W and takes the series 2-1. Sorry, 2-0.